want some vanilla extract for the smell, and you're going to want some cornstarch for the binding, and then baking soda and baking powder for the fizzing, some food coloring, and some salt for your skin. So, and you're also, you're going to need a few spoons, and you're going to need 1 tablespoon. So let's get started. Today, alright, so first we are going to be kneading. You're going to take your cornstarch, and you're going to take a spoon, and you're going to just measure out 1 spoonful that's about like that, so a little bit overfilled, but not much. And you're going to dump it in a bowl. Actually, do 2 of those. And we are now going to be taking baking powder and baking soda and doing 1 spoonful of them each as well. And then next we are putting in the salt, and today we're just using Morton ODI salt, but you can use any type that you might like, and Epsom salt is really good for your skin, which is the best, but we don't have it today, so that's fine. And you're going to dump that in, just a spoonful, and then we're going to be adding vanilla extract. Now while we have this, it helps smooth out your skin and gives it that great vanilla smell. And with this, you are going to need another bowl, and you are going to mix all the wet ingredients in it. So you're going to need 1 heaping spoonful of vanilla, 1 heaping spoonful of oil, and you're also going to need whatever colors of food coloring you're going to want. Now, you can, the best ones, you want to use 2 different colors in. So I'm going to use, I'm just tying my hands. I'm going to use blue and purple and pink. Now, all the colors are going to kind of mix, but you will be able to see them and they'll look really cool. So you're going to want to stir up all your wet ingredients before you put that in. So it looks like that so that you guys can see it. And it's going to kind of separate because of the oil and the vanilla extract. But you want it to get up where it's no bubbles and it's just like that. And then you're going to add in whatever drops and colors of food coloring that you want. So I'm taking the pink, I'm adding 3 drops. I'm adding 2 drops of purple. And I'm adding 3 drops of blue. Now I'm just going to stir it up and see what color it is so we can adapt and fix whatever colors we want to make it the perfect shade. I'm going to add a few more dots of blue and a few more dots of purple. I'm just mixing it up here really good, because if you don't mix it up very good, it's going to be all weird. Now, you're going to add slowly. You want to take about half a spoonful and dump it in, and you want to add it in slowly so that the mixture does not activate and the fizz does not happen before the bath. So you want to add it in slowly and then stir. Stir, otherwise it's just not going to work out and the fizz isn't going to happen. Now, the slower the better that you want to take this. And right now it's making this really pretty purpley color. I'm mixing up because of the blue and the purple and the pink together makes this kind of light, like a candy cane purple. Not a candy cane, a cotton candy purple. And you just want to do it until the mixture looks like is like ready to be where it's ready to like smooth out, but it's not and not chunky. But if you don't want it too smooth, when it ends up being too smooth, mine's a little bit too smooth, you're gonna add 1 more scoop of cornstarch over here, and you add that in. Now I'm just gonna mix it all in together, and that will be perfect. what you want to do, if you're not already, so if you like the color that you have made, then stick with it. I want mine to be a little bit more pinkish purple, so I'm going to add a few more drops in there. Now I wouldn't recommend this, but if the colors, like you just want it to change the color, it's good. But usually you want to add it into your wet mixture so that it will be more evenly spread. So I'm just stirring that in and kind of squishing it out with my fingers just a little bit to kind of help. Hey, here's my little brother, Thatcher, over here. He's so cute. So, hey Thatcher, you want to feel this and make sure it feels right? No! Alright, so now that you have the perfect mixture, like that, and I like having a little bit of specks in there of different colors because that makes it perfect and that makes it more colorful in the end and it will look really nice. Now what you want to do is you want to take your 1 tablespoon, and you want to do this if you don't have a mold, then you want to use this because as you can tell it's half a semicircle, and I'll use 2 and put them together to make the perfect bath bomb shape. So I'm going to my sink over here. I'm just putting a little bit of water in there, and then I'm going to dry it out with a paper towel. But you still want it to be just a little bit damp. So you want to wet a paper towel and just kind of pat it in there. So you don't want it to soak the mixture and make it liquidy, yet you really want it to have some type of form to not stick. So what you want to do now is you want to take the spoon and put it right on in there, just like that. And I forgot to mention, I did not use all of the liquid that we had made. So you don't have to use all of it, you just want to use it until it looks right. And now I'm just taking the spoon and filling up the mixture to make sure it's all filled in there, and you don't want you want to make sure you have no air bubbles. And I'm just taking with my finger and pressing it real hard in there. And then I'm going to take my plate, and I'm just going to set it down. I'm going to tap the top of it. Now if it doesn't come out, what you want to try to do, you want to shake it in your hand a little bit. Like just hit the sides of it. And then it should come out just like that. And then you want to lay it down in that form so that it looks like that, and that's half of the bath bomb. Now you want to do the other half. So you're going to repeat the same exact steps. You put it in. Press it down, and you just want to make sure you kind of overdo it. Now with this mixture, it makes 1 bath bomb, but you can double it and multiply it, and I bet if I really used it all and stuff, I could actually make 2 whole bath bombs. But today I'm just going to make 1 to show you guys how I love to do it and how I make so many of my perfect bath bombs. And these are so great to give to family members and people that you love, and even just like, I know especially when I was littler, teacher gifts are so hard to find that you just didn't know what to get them, and you didn't want something too expensive, but you didn't want it to look too cheap. So something like this would be great for those types of teachers. So I'm just trying to squeeze this out just a little bit, try to loosen it up. I'm actually going to take a spoon, kind of just edge it, but I don't know if that's going to work. It's being so stubborn. Here it goes. So there you go. And that's your other half. Now what you want to do, because you have the 2 halves, but you don't have a whole bath bomb, you're going to take just a little bit of your mixture that you had made earlier.
It takes 2 of them.
And you want to take a clean, or you can use the spoon that you use for your cornstarch or something. And I just want to get just a little bit of that top bit, just mostly oil and stuff. And I'm just getting a little bit of that. And it's gonna look like this, and it looks kind of weird, the mixture does. But I'm putting a few drops of it on there, smoothing that out, and sticking the other half right on, and kind of molding it around. it so that it looks more bright and more like a bath bomb. And there's your bath bomb. Now what you're going to want to do is you want to let it sit out for just for overnight would be the preference. But if you cannot do that, like we have not been able to today, we have one prepared already. So we're going to go get it and show you guys how to do it. Now we're going to have to take a little trip of stairs because that's where it is right now. But come on, follow me. I'm actually going to grab a little bowl so I can show you how to do it without making the full bath. So how you're going to end up using it is you're going to take the bath bomb. Now these I have let sit out overnight, but I have not put the two halves together yet. You would want to when you were molding it, but that was one of my first times making it. So I'm just going and I'm going to get that. And it doesn't matter what temperature your water is. It can be any temperature, any time you use water. My time is just out of the sink, but yours can be out of it's going to be out of the bathtub, obviously. But so in here, we're going to do, sorry, the lighting is really bad in here. I'm going to turn this light on to see if it makes it any better. But here we go. So these ones that I have made, they're blue and green. And they're really pretty color. And I've used one of them before. Now these aren't going to fit as well as the one that we just made because we forgot to add the baking soda and baking powder. But the one that we made fizzes really well. Really much, and a lot, but this makes the most pretty color ever. So I'm filling it up, just about that much. And I'm going to take this, and I'm going to just throw it in, and it's going to work just like a regular bath bomb does. And it's so pretty. This color is so pretty. Look, it's like my favorite color. It's like that greenish blue. I'm like, I don't know, I just love these bath bombs so much. And I bet you will too if you make them. So, if you make them, leave me comments down below saying how you like them. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down. And also, please subscribe and like this video. And if we get it to 50 likes, we're going to do a giveaway. So,